Today's tale sees us up against Geronimo, and we are playing some BattleTech PvP online. So my fit is, well, it's all Brawl. I'll show it in a sec when I get some speed up here. What we're going to do is I think we're going to full throttle towards the enemy. We're just going to go straight on in. That's mostly the idea here. Actually, it's not quite all Brawl. So we do have a Panther and we do have a Vindy. These two, not so brawly. They're a little brawly, but mostly we got the two Kantaros here. They're going to try and get right across this river as quick as possible onto this hill. These trees, maybe we can get up this way. That is the general idea. So we've got Ozone and Blockade. They're not the greatest of shots, but they at least can move fair distance. And then we've got Paradise from Death from Above on the Vindy. So the Vindy is a little bit better armored than the Panther. And then maybe the Panther will do a little bit of sniping. I don't know if that's a little counterintuitive to have a Panther in this fit. But that is what we've got. So we will take probably these trees here. And I think we can book right across this this river next turn. Although we could take this. We'll try for that. Blockade's going to be first in. What do we got here? Whoa, we have everything. A Hunchback, a Griffin, a Fire Starter, and a Vindy. Alright, alright. So, pretty much he wants to have a fight with us as well. There is no real heavy mechs over there, so that's not too bad. We'll probably put the Panther in the back somewhere over here, just to fire off some rounds. The Vindy can move up here as well. I think we're out of sensor range. There we go. Alright, so what do we got? We have a 4P. So there's lasers on this guy. The Fire Starter might be a little troublesome for two Kantaros, since obviously we want to use heat. And we will not be able to with Mr. Fire Starter there. He kind of wants to get in close though. With everything. So there is that going for us at least. I have no sensor locking, so we're not even going to dawdle here. We're just going to go straight in for a brawl and a half. The thing is I wonder if we're going to keep reserving here. If he reserves, I'm going to reserve on him and just see what happens. Thing is, I want to see what he does, right? He could back up from this fight. I'd kind of like to just take these trees if I could. The Hunchback looks like he's trying to get some vision here. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'll reserve then. Congratulations. It's gonna be my turn. He'll reserve again. There's no way he's gonna just let me get away with that. No way, sir. Look at these blocks. My god, there's blocks coming at us. Big orange blocks. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, the Vindy's coming in. Probably gonna get some vision from up here, I guess. He's going to try and brutalize up one of my Kantaros, I guess. Maybe some sensor locking. And then fire. Maybe try and strip off some armor. We are a little exposed here. Maybe I should have run to about here. But then he might have been able to shoot me. If we can get close enough with something, we can fire back at this. Two PPCs back here. I would really like to get them forward a bit, though. Is he actually on top of that hill? It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, he's not taking the turn to shoot at me. Might get vision with the Griffin. I think we don't get anything here. It looks like he's on the back of the hill. So we probably don't have a lot of vision here. These guys are pretty much blind. Most of these guys have very little tactics. So most of them are legally blind. They cannot see too far ahead of themselves. Which makes things a little awkward. What we'll probably do is we'll probably run for these trees. I'd rather just party in those trees if I could. Than anything. Because I don't want... Wow, you really cannot get across this river, can you? I don't want to be taking a truckload of damage this turn. Especially if I sprint in, he'll probably just sensor lock off most of that. And then really just get in there and smush me, right? How about Ozone? How far can you get? You can get to there and get some vision. Ooh. Alright. We might take this river and then we will brace up in the river. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of hits here. So we'll brace up there. We've got some evasion going. We have the ability to fire into this now. Apex has got the breaching shots, so we can hit that that fire starter for a little here. But what we want to do is we want to get across this river. Probably not take that shot just yet. I'd really like to probably get over here with my sprints. And just put myself in behind this tree. He'll probably open up on this Kentaro here. We've got at least some tree cover here. We've got some sprints to hold us over. He could sense lock most of this down. I'd say he's just going to open up on this Kentaro in the river though. We'll put the Vindy in closer. And we'll fire probably on the fire starter here. Just to get rid of some of that evasion before we fire with Apex. And plus it puts us in a little bit closer for some death from above. Ooh, we're only getting tree cover here. A lot of this can't really fire too far, so I'm not too unhappy with that. We'll put in some fire across the river. Get rid of a little bit of that at least, and then Apex can ram around. And now Apex is going to have to be careful here because she doesn't want to get too out of vision, right? Let's see, what can we get? That is not the greatest of chances to hit, is it? That is a bit closer. I suppose that puts us in a nice position. A little, if they come around this way, we can at least fire everything across here. Keep going on this fire starter, try and do a little bit to it before it gets in on us. Ooh, that's nice actually that we hit the torso there. It's going to be us first, so if he wants to... Ooh, actually it's going to be him. So if he reserves, we could probably fire into this again. And do most of our damage now. I'd say he's going to run that fire starter out of there. Which will give us no vision, so we might as well reserve. Alright. I guess we reserve and hope that he reserves his stuff. And then we do our entire move. Unfortunately, that fire starter is well entrenched, right? If I could, I'd actually like to put my Kentaro here and force maybe one of these guys to come around. But I won't have vision, so he's probably going to do most of his moves now, right? If he reserves, I'm down for a bit of a fight. Alright, the P's coming in. He's going to have a blast at this guy. Here we go. Whole bunch of lasers. Laser blazer. Alright. In comes the rounds. Now what would I like to knock over? I'd probably like to knock over this hunchback. If I could. So I think we'll open up on him with the Vindicator here. Might just keep stepping forward with the Vindy. Just to keep ourselves in probably death from above range. How far can we jump? Wow, that is not far enough. How far can we move? Oof, gotta be careful with these markers. We could probably move to here. Oh, we can fire a couple of things in. Alright. What do we lose for that, though? Well, we've got 20 seconds. Don't want to make mistakes again. 75. 75. Okay, so we're okay here. So we'll probably go for this guy. He's not entrenched. We could probably get him on the floor. If we fire everything into him. We got a hit though. Come on, baby. Alright. Couple of hits. Another PPC from down here. And then all our SRMs. Knock him down. He'll probably come in with the fire starter. Heat us up. He might sense lock back here to try and get some shots with the Vindy and the Griffin. If he does that and ignores the Kentaro here, then that's okay too. I think that Kentaro can sit tight and fire from where he is. Because we will have the entrench and the brace to hold us over. Ooh, okay, so he's got breaching shots on his Vindy. What do you need? What do you need? What do I need, buddy? What do I need? We can do a fair chunk of stability with this. Unfortunately, none of it's in the really good side of this mech. We'll probably hold to these trees as much as possible. We're in range. We're in decent range to fire through this, right? He's probably got death from above on that fire starter. So let's move in. And, okay, so you do not have any tanking ability as well. Alright. We won't fire the LRMs. Ooh, we'll probably hold off with the lasers as well. There's no real point. The SRMs are going to be what does all the stability damage here. Alright, he's going to probably get knocked down. If we're unlucky, nope. Alright, so we'll fire in with Apex to knock him down, and then we'll use this Kentaro here, Ozone, to just go ham on his center torso, or the hunch if we can get the hunch, and not the center torso. Yeah, this Kentaro is not going to heat up. This guy is actually sitting in a really good position, right? To just keep using this water to keep himself cool. And fire in his SRMs. And probably his medium lasers if we're lucky. Griffin's going to come in. I wonder what he wants. He wants some side shots maybe? If I get that hunchback down, that's a bit of his armor gone. Bit of his damage. Alright, he's really trying to work us over on the Kentaro. Kentaro don't care. You are losing armor bad, my friend. Alright, Apex, you need to get in. Please tell me you can... No, okay. Alright, so you really need to land this shot, my friend, for us to proceed. As planned. Excellent. Down he goes. That hunch is kind of weakened up. We could maybe blast that off. That's a whole lot of lasers gone if we can kill it. We'll probably just tank in this water with our Kentaro here. He still hasn't used his fire starter. He's maybe eyeing something up here. He's going to lose a turn of this as well. So we are going to be able to drop everything. Maybe we'll just go for the center torso, I think. Because we're going to get to drop everything before he gets up. Do you death from above over here and try and mitigate some of my plans here? Or are you just going to run in and flamethrow something? You're just going to run into the water and flamethrow, I guess? Flamethrow onto this? Yeah, try and heat him up. Try and make him a little unhappy about his lot. Nope. Yo, he don't care. He don't care, sir. We're going to turn our mech this way. You can stop shooting me in the arm, my friend. You'll probably try and jump behind me, I'd say. But we're down for a little bit of battle in the water. We'll probably ease up with some of our lasers because we can fire the SRMs again. And it should be okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. If we can get rid of this guy or at least damage him up a bit, then he's going to be in a state. Alright. So, we still get to fire into this. He's probably going to try and set me on fire again with the kinetic fire starter. It won't really... I would maybe death from above on the Kentaro. That's a nice position for my Kentaro to be in, though. Yeah, so he's going to shred the... thing there. Man, I can't believe he punched us in the face. He's definitely trying to heat us up. We will get our turn next, though. Guard's gone, so he can do a bit of damage probably with his Griffin here. Let's see.
Yes, Commander.
What kind of shot do you get? Another shot to the torso. Down for that. Would love to get rid of this guy if we could. What are we hitting here? Oh, we're finally into that torso. So we'll go with this Kentaro next, because we don't want it to just get completely smushed here. He might death from above. We've got... I took the guys with the most piloting skill. Well, with decent piloting skill. They're not got the best, but they are at least mid-range pilots, right? To hopefully survive this. This Kentaro's getting all sorts of messed up. If you death from aboves, we will look at maybe counter death from aboving. I mean, we're just going to keep blasting this thing, really, to try and get it off the board straight away. He is coming around the sides for something here. Alright. I don't mind if you keep shooting this guy. Without the armor, it's going to hurt a little. But that's okay. We will at least tank around to that. Alright, so now, sir, it is your turn. Mr. Whew. You are hot, my friend. You are hot. We'll fire in again with this. That fire starter might get us, but if we can get rid of this, then we can start on that fire starter at least. So we'll pull shots into that torso. Come on. There we go. Alright, center torso gone. So next up will probably be that fire starter to try and get him off us. I don't think he's got much evasion on that. Yeah, he does not. So we're all tanked up here. The Vindy's going to plow in a shot. He does have breaching shots. So it will go straight through our defense here. If he can get this down, I need to get this fire starter down. He's fired twice with the fire. So he might be getting low on the flamethrowers here. He will probably overheat us this turn though. Alright, and it goes. Oh, I would have taken the breaching maybe to get through. If we take a hit to that head though, we are dead. We are dead. Sir, we are dead. We could probably start moving this guy. Ooh, do we want to move here and shoot him in the side? I think that's how we want to go. Or we could just jump in the water. Get some movement going up, right? Cool down and... Alright, looks like he's had enough and he is leaving. I mean, it's pretty much over for him. With the hunchback gone, it's not going to be great. Because the Kintaros will just... the Kintaros will just smash things down. And destroy the place. Paradise. I mean, that fire starter's stuffed here. Yeah. So he would lose the fire starter before anything really happens. And then it is all over. But yeah, the Kintaros, I mean, they really mess things up. As soon as you start getting stability going, it is all over, right? It's all over. I mean, suddenly, like, this guy gets the fire into the chest, and there is nothing left. And then it's just a matter of the Kintaros just wearing everything else down. But, good game to old Geronimo. It looks like he wants to have another game, so we'll give him another game, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll take something slightly different here, but we'll see how we go. With that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time. More adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.